you're going to be quiet now so I can do this without you interrupting it.
3, 2, 1, silence.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of That King Thing. So, this is episode 1. We're going to talk about a few different things. One's going to be The Division. We've got a few new features we're going to try. We've got some things we're going to propose for next week. But we'll start by saying hello to the ginger one. Hello, James.
Oh, I thought you meant Joshua. Hi.
Joshua's not got ginger hair. You're the only one with... He might have a ginger beard, but he doesn't have ginger hair.
That's shaven.
A great big ginger beard.
Our great big bushy beard.
Calm down, boys. With 30 seconds in. 30 seconds in. 30 seconds in. Calm down.
I've already got his first mispronounced word.
And now, even though he's rudely introduced himself already, we'll say hello to the one with the plastic heart valve. Joshua.
It's metal, so fuck you.
I thought it was carbon fibre. It's carbon fibre. Surely that's not metal.
No, it's metallic.
The one that gets questioned whilst jumping on a train.
No, it'd be a plane, you fucking tit.
Right.
Could be out these days. Could be a bus.
That's the world's most chaotic introductions out of the way anyway. I'm going to start, before you two get carried away, by giving a shout out to good old Carl Nuttall.
Carl!
Carl? I love that last one. It's quality.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to Carl Nuttall because he plays FIFA with me and James a lot, plays GTA with us, things like that, so he does game with us a lot. Good friend, and he's the one that nicely did our little logo for us for the podcast and the Twitter and everything like that. Speaking of Twitter, I want to mention it now before I forget. _king_thing. Go follow us on Twitter. We will be posting things for upcoming articles, when we want questions, things like that. So make sure you go follow. I'll probably mention it a few times, but there we go. So, have you sorted your itinerary, Joshua?
It is up in front of me. Thomas.
Good. That means we can start then officially. That's not bad.
Officially?
It's not bad. So, yeah. Well, Division. That's what we've been doing for the last fortnight, isn't it?
More or less, yeah.
Like, has anyone actually played another game other than Division?
Bit of other stuff.
I cracked a bit of FIFA out now and then.
Give over, you didn't play
Minecraft,
FIFA.
Bit of Siegefall on old phone.
Yeah, Siegefall doesn't count.
I know it doesn't.
So what, you've been playing Minecraft, Arkfall,
that sounds pretty good.
That's Defiance, that, Arkfall.
No, a bit of Ark.
Yeah, a bit of
We're
Ark.
going to go on GTA. Found out it's got a massive update. Couldn't be bothered.
How bad's the update though? Is a new update on top of the
it
bodyguards?
Just said we need to update. Oh no, it needed to update, but it needed disc putting in, and I could not be bothered to put the disc in to take the Division out. Therefore, Division 1. As it always will.
So what are our thoughts? Come on, it's what everyone's talking about. Joshua, thoughts, Division?
It's as good as it was supposed to be honest. I'm not disappointed in any way, other than the AI a little bit that repeats itself and takes wrong shape.
Yeah, the whole Riker's incoming or whatever it is.
I didn't sign on to fight any mercs. They're not mercs, they are ex-cons, you fucking
It's the cleaners. It's like, get the cleaners, look out for the cleaners. Yeah, I'm not fighting cleaners, mate. I'm fighting Last Man Battalion. Or whatever they call themselves.
It's the thugs from street, all those guys with hoods and hats that wouldn't be able to see you coming anyway, that still see you coming.
It's an RPG game, Joshua. You should know full well how RPG games work. They've got an aggro area.
Not on this game, they've got to actually have an eyesight line.
I suppose they are a bit more intelligent than other things with aggro areas.
Yeah, they actually have to have a proper line of sight sometimes. Mainly when you're behind cover and stuff.
Sometimes. Hey, James, what about you? I know you've not played it as much as us due to your issues last week.
Aye, internet is shit.
Yours is.
It's probably the best co-op game I've played in a very, very long time. Like online co-op.
Are you talking co-op though? Or are you talking like MMO kind of RPG or just co-op generally?
Both.
Like, when you start talking co-op generally, you're talking GTA 5, even FIFA, playing clubs, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You're talking about anything you can play together in a cooperative manner. So you're saying the best co-op game out of everything you've played in a while?
Well, FIFA is probably the best one because, like...
Yeah, that's just because you've got a fancy for football.
Yeah. But you get pissed off with FIFA, whereas Division, you can sit and play it for hours. There's always something else to do. And I suppose the only problem I ever had with it was the servers when it first came out, but obviously that's expected because it were massive in-demand game, so people were smashing it.
I've seen a few people saying things like this, like, oh, the servers keep cutting me off and all this, but I think I've been disconnected once. In the entire time I've been
I
playing
had quite a
bit
of problems with it when I first got it. Like, because we were trying to... The first night it came out, when I booted it up, I was struggling to get into servers, but after a while it finally... Like, I got into it, and it weren't that much of a problem. But obviously it's expected when a game's just come out, and it's like...
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what, it's had a much better launch than stuff like GTA did originally on the 360. Can you remember how bad that was? Oh, man.
Would you like to make a character? No, I wouldn't, because it's not working at all, so why would I bother? I didn't want to be that really large black lady. I wanted to be a normal size, perfect, like, person that I made. No, you're going to look like this, and you're not going to be able to do that race, and whatever his face, Ryder, or whatever he's called, fucks you over. Lamar. Ryder's from San Andreas, isn't it?
Lamar.
Lamar is GTA 5's Ryder.
That was bad. Elder Scrolls wasn't too much better. We had difficulty getting on that, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Although
you could get on the American servers.
Interesting.
You could get on the American servers for ESO.
Yeah, but didn't drag you in anywhere near as much as what Division does.
No, it's very addictive.
People have played it and got to max level normally, and then Dark Zone level fucking infinity as well, so...
Does Dark Zone go on forever then? I was under the impression you hit 50
I've
or something.
Seen people at stupid levels, so I don't know.
Anything higher than 50?
Like, anyway, I've seen 60 something, I think.
Alright, maybe it just goes then.
I'm going to double check now, but I'm pretty sure I've seen higher than 50.
Wasn't there another game that did that, where your level could just keep going up and up and up? And maybe it's the new Guild Wars 2 system that I'm thinking of. There is a level cap.
Guild Wars
I think now you just keep earning experience and going up and up and up in Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
But that's all to do with the Crown of Thorns, something. I forgot what it's called. It's a new expansion anyway.
Max Dark Zone level. I'm pretty sure that there isn't a cap, but there probably is because they want to bring out new expansions.
I know the highest thing that I've seen though is the gear wise is for level 50.
Yeah.
That's Dark Zone 50, obviously. Level 30 normally in Dark Zone 50.
Yeah. So, first max level Dark Zone player. Let's have a look.
I'll tell you what though, I can't deal with
99. Yeah, 99. I thought it were
99.
Yeah, this guy's level 30, 99 at Dark Zone. His primary DPS is over 100,000.
It's over 9,000. Oh, soundbite. Soundbite. Oh, that's not possible. It's over 9,000. Fucked up that one, Anna. That's for next week. Soundbite next week. Remind me.
Yeah.
Oops.
We'll try.
I'll knock my iPad over and make a lot of noise.
130 hours it took him. That's excessive.
That's excessive considering how long the game's been out.
I mean, I don't mind playing a game a lot when it's new, but there's excessive and
maybe you have to work and things too.
Yeah.
Then again, he probably doesn't. I just wish I had a job like the guys at GameSpot who have just been doing nothing but play that on live stream, and
it does.
He was like level 30 within 48 hours. That guy.
It's on Game Zone, but he's also Australian, so nothing else to do, really. But his playtime is 6 days, 9 hours, no minutes, bang on.
Wow.
So yeah, high shit on that game.
Yeah,
so you can play it forever when you've done
the solo campaign stuff. I don't mind soloing at the minute. Solo campaign stuff, I don't mind soloing. The campaign stuff,
you got no choice if it's solo.
The campaign stuff, I don't mind soloing at the minute. The Dark Zone, God, that is hell on earth when you're level 30. That is
it's
hell.
Not.
It is on your own.
A couple of times. No, I've been in on my Todd a few times.
Well,
against the
NPCs,
you get NPCs fuck you over. People don't tend to. People sort of just watch.
Then I was in a server full of dicks.
Have you seen the video that's trending on Facebook about?
Is it the guy throwing the nade?
No. There's a video. It's got like clips of like standoffs with Clint Eastwood films and stuff like that, and it says every drop zone,
yes,
extraction point in Division ever.
Yeah, the last time I went in on my own, it must have been in a server with knobheads, because I was fighting some NPCs, and because they could see I was dealing with them, but obviously it's not easy, they just decided to run around the back of me and shoot the shit out of me, so I dropped anything I had. But there was two of them as well. They just
gave up.
Yeah, it seemed like an aggressive move, but then again, that's what the Dark Zone's for, isn't it? But I've got nothing in that yet. I'm level 30, but I've earned nothing out of the Dark Zone yet, so I need to sort that.
Yeah, well, that's his next step, really, isn't it? We've done a story. We can finish side missions whenever. We can Dark Zone it up and see what it's properly like.
The thing I really need to do, is set up my Tobii IX for the eye tracking.
Yes, you do.
Because I've got that sat on my PC desk. It's right in front of me now, plugged in. And I've got the Division installed on the PC as well. And they're both just waiting for me to do it. I've just got to be bothered to get the camera out, do the unboxing properly, and test it properly, and find out what the hell that's like. Because
well, you need to, because awesome. I want to have a go on it. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to come around to your house one day while you're at work, go in and do nothing but play on that and see if it's any good.
Do you know what?
And if it's shit, it's shit. If it's really good, I'm taking it home with me.
There's only one phrase that can fit the situation of what the Tobii IX with the Division is going to be like.
It's going to be legend. Wait for it.
Dairy.
No.
Wow, well done on ruining it, James.
Yeah.
Dairy.
Yeah, thanks, Barney. Thanks, Barney. We went for some suspense, and then a ginger one turns up and ruins it all. God.
Oh, fuck's sake. There's no point in trying, is there? Just don't bother with any of us.
Put all this effort in. It turns up late.
Be a soundbite.
Saying he's broke his phone.
You just need to find one that says "fuck off, James," and just play that every time he ruins something.
We love you, Bogdan.
We do.
Shut up, Bogdan. The problem is we're in a gamer environment, so I don't know how many of them are going to understand the Bogdan reference to you, especially when they've never seen you. So I'm going to have to tweet a picture of you next to Bogdan again.
You can do that.
I'm gonna have to. Right, I think we've talked enough Division because we're racking up time, and I want to talk about other things. So it's time for what will hopefully be my favourite section, even though it will only be once monthly. But it's going to start with this.
Show you with the box. What was in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Well, what I can tell you. What I can tell you is that means it's time for me to unbox my loot crate and have a look, see what's inside it.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
How many times have you dropped it so far? 7?
I've dropped it about 4 times in preparation. Luckily, nothing is.
That's what's in the box.
Fragile.
Just pieces.
It's just pieces of things. It's actually a decent box. I like it.
Which one is it? It's one of those boxes. Is it your gaming one, or is it your?
No, it's not the gaming one. This is the normal monthly loot crate box, not the gaming one.
Well, we can do his gaming one together when they turn up.
Yes, we can. This is the Versus one, and it's actually one of those boxes where you kind of like everything in it, which is sometimes rare because you usually get like one bit of crappy thing that you don't like. But this month, I actually quite like everything. There's an Alien versus Predator figure, so you either get an alien or a predator, and I've got a little predator. I like him, so he's going on my shelf behind me with all the other shit that I've collected that people see in my videos. I've got it's a Star Trek t-shirt, and I can't quite work out how it's a Versus t-shirt. but it's quite nice. I'm going to have to put pictures of these things on the internet as well, aren't I, really, on the Twitter? So I will have to post them.
Yeah.
It's something to do with Spock. It's a
you don't know enough
anyway.
about it at all, do you?
Well, I was never a Star Trek person. I always liked the idea of Star Trek. I just never really spent the time bothering watching it.
Yeah, same.
Like, I'm a game person. And a Star Wars person.
Person? What's a person?
The coolest thing, though, in my opinion, is the reversible hat. And it's a reversible, like, knitted beanie. And on one side it's grey with the Punisher logo on it. And then
it's not a bubble hat, though, is it?
Inside out. Shut up with your Division bobble hats. We've finished Division. Fuck off. Anyway, I've got Division bobble hats now. They've lost the charm. I'm not as interested.
Yeah, they are pretty shit.
Now that everyone's got one, I'm not bothered. But anyway,
you need your funky weird hats like mine and yours.
This reversible beanie is like Punisher on one side, and then Daredevil on the other side. So it's pretty nice. I like it. And then there's this weird paper wallet. Like
paper wallet.
Yeah, it's. Let me find a little booklet thing. It tells me what it's called. It's like a paper wallet, but apparently it's indestructible. And there's a card inside it, daring me to tear it in half and put it on YouTube. So I'm really tempted.
I dare you to tear it in half and put it on YouTube.
Exclusive,
and if that doesn't work, set it on fire.
Exclusive Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice Mighty Wallet. And it's just basically got Batman on one side, Superman on the other. And then it's got this little card inside it that says, Dare to Tear. So you can I bet you could even hear me fucking about with it, can't you?
Yeah.
It's a wallet, but it's made of paper.
Well, give it a try.
Take the challenge and post it. Mighty Wallet could feature you. Dare to Tear. Dare to Tear. Hang on a minute. I've just had an idea. Dare to Tear.
Challenge accepted. No.
Yes! Challenge accepted.
I'd prefer that to be a quest, to be honest, than a challenge.
Oh,
makes more sense.
Shh.
You know that's true.
There is a nice Harley Quinn comic in there, by the way. There's a Lootcrate. Oh, for God's sake, why can't I talk tonight?
Lootcrate exclusive is
Thank
what
you.
I will say for you, because your words aren't working at all today.
So, in answer to your question, Brad, that's what's in the fucking box. So that's that.
I really want to watch that film again now.
It is a classic film, though. Seven is an awesome film. One of my favourite films ever, that.
Oh, I can remember you one day saying it non-stop while you were drunk with me and James there, making us then watch it afterwards. If you can remember that, James. What's in the box? What are you on about?
I can't believe you didn't know what I was on about. That was the worst thing.
We were relatively young at the time.
True, it was a long time ago.
It was.
A long time ago. Right. That's what's in the box covered off. I'm happy with that section. Let's move on to the next section.
Take a quick snap of everything and chuck it on your Twitter. Because I want to see some of that stuff as well.
Yes, I will take pictures of what's in the box. And I will put it on Twitter.
You better do.
I will tweet it through the main That King Thing Twitter account. So,
good shit.
That is that. VR. I want to talk VR. And the reason I want to talk VR is because, as we both know, as you both know, God, I'm fucking this up, aren't I? As you both know.
Would you like to write a script?
No, that's ruins it. You don't want scripts. It's too artificial if you write a script. What I need to do is just think about words before I say them. Really. That's the solution here. But anyway.
Kind of like you did then when you said, what I need to do is...
Pause a bit. Think about it. Answer it. Yeah, VR. So, as we all know, PlayStation have officially announced the VR headset that they're going to be doing. It's going to be about £400, I think. But you do have to buy like PlayStation Move sticks. Well, it's
$399 as well. So,
yeah, you have to buy the PlayStation Move sticks. You have to have a PlayStation camera, And I think you're going to need a separate headset because you're not going to be able to hear anything unless you've got a good TV, so it kind of ruins it anyway.
Yeah.
So by the time you've bought everything, you're probably talking around £500, which I think it works out about $550, $600 because of taxes and stuff.
Their bundle here with everything you need and a game is $500, so about
is that the PlayStation?
£450. Yeah, that's the PlayStation website.
The thing is, though, that's the bundle that's only available in America. When you convert it and then have to pay taxes and stuff on it, it works out about £500 here anyway.
Yeah.
They're very strategic about how they price things.
The problem is, like, I used the move sticks quite a lot when I were at Funbox doing a lot of game testing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the move sticks weren't perfect. So if they are the same move sticks, but the PlayStation 4 can just use the old hardware, the sticks might not work with the virtual reality helmet at all.
Because of our nature.
It's not helmet, it's a headset. But
because of our nature, I genuinely don't know enough about the move or the camera to know if it's old tech or new tech. I have no clue. Because I just don't own a PlayStation 4, so I have no need to know.
Well, yeah.
But can I just point something out? It's a bit off topic, but it's still along the lines of PlayStation.
Go on.
It annoys me how, right, PlayStation used to, like, set the boundary for things. Like, when they brought out the iToy and things like that, they were sort of the first to do it, and it was their thing.
Yeah.
And now, what they seem to always be doing is just sort of seeing an idea and thinking, you know what, we'll make that, that'll make us money. And I think they're doing that too much now, and it's... I don't know, I don't like how original they've become.
How original?
Original? You mean unoriginal?
Yeah, unoriginal. Compared to how they used to be.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I see your point, but there's like market saturation, isn't there? There's only so much you can come up with. Like,
exactly.
Other than
it's why they're able to do move. It's not directly copying.
Let's
Nintendo
put it this way:
or
if you're
anything.
not going to copy something like Oculus and virtual reality on PC and put it on console, the next best thing you can do is what Microsoft are trying to do with the HoloLens, and that's augmented reality, which is cool as fuck, but it's expensive as fuck. Like, the development kits for those are going out either this month or next month, and we're talking like a couple of $1,000 for them.
Yeah.
It's cool as fuck, but it's expensive.
They do look really cool though.
I just like the fact that you can, like, have a Minecraft server on your table in your front room.
Yeah.
And then you can sort of look under the table, and under the table is everything that's underneath ground level. And you can see all the, like, caverns and stuff. It's such a cool idea, but it's not going to be cheap, is it? Even when it hits general market.
No.
I wish I had the money right now to just buy a development kit, because I'd not stop using it. Make your point about your VR headset if you want with the porn.
I'd rather not.
Oh,
I was just saying it to you.
Alright, I thought you wanted to actually make it. I thought it'd be
Just so that you know, if I ever buy a PlayStation, you know what I'm up to.
So if I see you on a PlayStation using PlayStation
browsing
VR,
the web,
you're using history. PlayStation VR, you're using porn in VR.
Yeah.
I wonder how the PlayStation Move
Betty.
sticks. No, how would the PlayStation Move sticks work with that?
What, with porn?
With porn. Do you like strap it to your hand while you knock one out? And it can say,
you don't need to virtually input your own wank process. You just need to watch what's going on.
How cool would that be?
That's what the Wii Sports jogging process was for.
Yeah, but how cool would it be is if you strap the PlayStation Move thing to your wrist, it detects how fast you're pumping it, and then it speeds up the video or slows it down based on that, and it's like, yeah, oh no, let's stick this slow. And
so that no matter how close you are, you can watch the entire video.
Can you just imagine? I'm going to wank through this bit really quick because it's all the intro. Okay, let's slow down.
I'd rather
Things
not
are getting
have
going.
a computer know how good or bad I am at wanking
masturbation.
myself off.
I think on that note, even though I did want to talk about some other kinds of VR headsets as well, such as the HTC one and stuff, the only thing about the HTC one actually that I'll point out is Oculus Rift and PlayStation VR both seem pretty close in what they can do, what you need and how much they cost. There's not a huge amount of difference. Oculus is a bit more expensive. I think it's $800 compared to $500, so there is a bit of a jump, but you get a bit more in terms of like the speaker setup and stuff, so you get a bit more for your money. The other thing though, you get some games as well, you get about 3 games. But the other thing is the HTC one has a forward-facing camera in the front of it, which means that it can impose the virtual reality and interact with objects in your environment. So is that possibly a challenger for HoloLens? Because it can do partial augmented reality.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked at it enough to see if it is actually a challenger or not.
Well, I mean, there's still other stuff that other people are making anyway. I mean, the HTC and stuff look pretty good, but PlayStation's probably tidiest for a console anyway.
It always will be though, won't it? If they're going to develop it themselves.
Like it's designed for it, so it's always going to be better. The only people that could do any better probably is Nintendo or Microsoft.
I don't think Nintendo would ever venture into it though, would they, really?
I don't know. They were the first one to make a movement-based console, so you never know. They might go for it. And they are Japanese.
I don't know if it's Nintendo's style of thing, though.
Yeah,
yeah, no.
Nintendo's always like gimmicky and family orientated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the VR stuff is aimed at hardcore motherfuckers that want to watch porn in reality.
That want to be
like
in their
you.
chainsaw in the Locust properly.
Well, you can't chainsaw
their
a
hand.
Locust on
Like you'd have a
PlayStation,
Nintendo
can you?
Wii or whatever, and you'd sit down with all your family and you'd play it. Whereas like things like that, you sort of just sit and you play it by yourself or whatever, or you just
Yeah. Well, I mean the thing that I'd prefer is the Xbox Room thing, where they make your room into your screen. So if you turn around behind you, you're looking behind you as your character.
It's cool, the augmented stuff. I love the idea of it. It's just the cost at the minute for me. That is
the cost of it's going to be insane. The actual thing of it is you're going to have furniture and stuff in here, so it's going to look weird. You're going to be looking at things on your settee and on your curtains and stuff, and it's not going to look right because there's going to be colour behind it.
Yeah, but
you're going to have a darkened room.
I don't know if it'd be that bad though. The demos that I've seen, it looks very intelligent in what it does. Like there was stuff breaking through people's walls and stuff like that, and playing VR, augmented reality games, playing AR games where stuff bursts through the walls and you've got to like walk towards it and hit it and stuff or shoot it or whatever. It does look pretty cool, but
it would be the first ever thing where you could actually like beat up your cat and not get in trouble for it.
Is that a dream of yours, James? Do you really want to beat up your cat?
It's a bit of a dream.
I do.
I'll share in that dream. Why not? Have an alien pop out from my floor. Oh shit! Sorry, Billy.
Can you imagine if that speech was totally different? I have a dream to one day beat my cat without judgment.
Can hit cats without being judged.
When did he turn into like Clinton?
I don't know.
When did Martin Luther King become Bill Clinton?
It's a new dream. He can sound what he likes. Shut
I
up.
have a dream.
Right. That's enough. That is enough for VR. Let's move to what is sort of related, but not quite. But
Killing cats.
fuck off. Cross network. Because Microsoft have put the ball out there into the court, and PlayStation have basically turned around and said, yeah, we'd be open to it, without directly mentioning each other. So Xbox are talking, let's do cross-compatible play, whatever you want to call it. PlayStation has said, we'd be open to working with developers that want to work cross-network and cross-platform, and we'd be open to work with anybody who they are open to work with. But nobody at any point has said, let's do PlayStation to Xbox. So it's never been directly said, but surely that's what they all mean.
Well, it's same as having two PCs, completely different manufacturers and makes, and everything else inside them is completely foreign to other, but they work together, 100%, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just a
so it's only the same as making consoles work like that.
Exactly, it's just a server thing.
And that's it, done. Yeah, it's
like
that's all it needs.
Well, point proven in the sense that PlayStation players can play games alongside PC players at the minute. I'm pretty sure Rocket League, I may stand corrected on this, but I'm pretty sure Rocket League is a good example of a game where PlayStation players are playing alongside PC players, or if not, it's very close to being doing so. In fact, wasn't DC Universe like that? I know DC Universe was on
I'm just having a look at DC Universe. I used to play it every now and then, didn't
we used to play on PC.
They did say at one point they wanted to do it on Xbox, but I don't know if they ever will.
Nah, I think DC Universe is stuck over there, unfortunately. But the thing for me is, like, things like Fable Legend, which is now unfortunately being canned as everyone's known for a fortnight. Yes, very sad. Very sad. Very sad.
Fable died.
Sad.
Fable is dead. But Fable started dying during Fable 3, didn't it? As much as I want to say I love that game because I love the franchise, it was dying a death at that point. I think Fable officially died with Fable Journey, in my opinion.
I love that one. Right.
I sort of like fell out with Fable 3. I finished it and it was a decent game, but it weren't the same as the first two.
No, it weren't, because it were a completely different ending to it, weren't it? You never finished it really until you'd upgraded everything.
I think some of the things that annoyed people with that was it was impossible to win. But can you remember the exploit of
so fucking difficult.
Turning your game time off or disconnecting from the internet and then turning your game time to a different time so you'd suddenly generate loads of money? And that was one of the only ways to like do it properly, to be good all the way through and have enough money to save people. The only way you could do it was cheat. And I'll admit I fucking did it. But
you sat there and waited for ages after buying everything, and you waited and waited and
that's why you
waited
cheated.
and waited.
So you didn't have to sit and fucking wait.
It took forever, and you'd already done everything else, so nothing else to do.
We're getting off topic.
So it did kind of burn your life up a bit.
What we need to do is go back to talking cross-console, cross-platform.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know how we got to Fable, but yes.
Because we're talking about Fable Legends and how that was going to be,
which would have been perfect
console.
For
well, it was going to be PC to Xbox. That'd be ideal for me. Like,
it would be,
Division.
Yeah, it's fine for us, but
it'd be ideal for me because I'd sit and play on my PC all the time.
Well,
if I could play Division with you from my PC, I'd play that with you while you guys play on Xbox every day.
It would be pretty good. There's the game Gigantic, which is sort of the only one that I know of now, which is going to be Xbox One and Windows 10 with cross-platform.
Right.
That's 100% going to be out because they're doing beta tests. Might not be. They might cancel that one off as well, but you never know.
Do you know what studio it is?
You what?
Do you know what studio it is?
I cannot remember, to be honest.
The only reason I ask is because Fable Legends is still going out in beta and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've still got it. I mean, and it's free to play.
Yeah, but then they're just axing it end of April, I think. So
yeah.
Enjoy it while you can, brother, because I can't.
Yeah, well, it's a shame that they're not doing it. People have bought stuff in it as well. People have actually bought coins or whatever in it, and they've spent money on a beta game, and now the game's not coming out. I think they're probably going to get a refund, but you never know.
You'd have hoped
Have
so.
to keep an eye on it.
Well, you'd think they would.
You should.
Like,
you should do.
If they've
no matter
let a
what,
game,
they should.
If they've let a game get to that point of development and axed it, obviously pre-orders are going to get refunded. But I think things like that should be.
They should immediately be. I found that developer, and I believe they're called Matika.
There we go. I don't know him personally.
I don't either. I'm just having a quick look, see if they've brought anything else out we might know about. But I don't think they have. I think this is like their first big thing working with Microsoft. So, what about us?
Mobile stuff, maybe.
Possibly. They sound like it. We are Matika. Working on Gigantic. That's it.
Maybe they're new.
They might be. They might just be a new part of.
It's like the guys with Battalion
of Microsoft.
Battalion 1944. Those guys are all new, aren't they? They've all come from other studios and stuff.
Which they are making something amazing.
That game will be incredible.
they are going to use their time very wisely and make a lot of money from
I was so happy when that came out on Kickstarter. I just threw money at it. Like, yeah, I'll give you 60, 70 quid. I don't care. This is going to be such a good game. It better be when I've paid that. Better be when I've paid that much for it.
Turned into a random cow over it as well.
Right, yeah, so until we know more about cross-compatibility and people start talking about it properly, then there's not much of a conversation, is there, other than we want it quite a lot.
I think
one bad point about it, I'd say, is it gets rid of that sort of, like PlayStation versus Xbox sort of thing that's been around for years.
Yeah, but you still have exclusives.
But that's good.
You still have exclusives.
You'd still have your separate things, but Call of Duty, you could play it with all your PlayStation 4 mates.
Exactly. FIFA.
And fuck them all up.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Think of it this way.
I'm just saying that it gets rid of that element, and I thought it was quite a good thing. Like, you'd sort of the argument between it was sort of a never-ending battle, and
you
there was
just
always
argumentative little shit.
between.
You start an argument now about the
it's
fact that you're not going to be able to keep arguing.
It's going to be better, because if you've got mates that are on your PS4 and you go on and you kick their asses, you can turn around and say, Xbox wins. Yeah. And you can prove the fact that Xbox is better by fucking them over massively and shooting them in the face and teabagging their asses.
Also, James, think how big our FIFA club can be.
Exactly. There's no more boundaries on that. It's not going to take waiting for somebody to make a brand new game. It's going to take someone who's already made a game to say, instead of having it on different consoles, we want one box that everyone can get, or multiple boxes with different discs in, but it can go on to this server that we've made specifically for everyone. It doesn't have to be PlayStation saying yes to Xbox. It has to be the company saying, if you don't want us to release game on your console, fine, but we're doing this whether you like it or not. Yeah. And then Microsoft lose money, PlayStation lose money, whichever way around it is, they're going to say yes, because they're not going to say no to FIFA, or they're not going to say no to Call of Duty, are they?
If anything, it'd probably heighten the console wars, James.
Exactly.
It'd possibly do the opposite, because the literal choice is personal preference. That is it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, well, I bought it because it can do this, this, and this. And I'm like, well, I bought it because it can do this, this, and this. And it's just going to be even worse.
It might also mean as well that they'll put more into the consoles, like what you can do instead of gaming.
Well, exactly.
Like all the apps and things you can get on it. It might make them expand that a bit more to persuade people to actually buy an Xbox or buy a PlayStation or whatever.
I mean, a minute, I imagine on PlayStation you might be able to get Facebook, I don't know, but you can't do that on here. You can't get Twitter on here yet. You used to be able to on 360.
Yeah,
I don't know why you can't on this. It's one of the biggest frigging websites out there.
I thought
you could go through internet app, but I suppose
I thought you could sign into Twitter though, to tweet what you were watching using the TV guide. I thought that connected to Twitter.
I don't know.
I don't use it enough to know, but I'm sure it does.
Yeah, but there's no Twitter app. Why would?
No.
You could snap Twitter, have it on your screen, and be watching TV and tweet about it on your TV. But it's just as easy to have your phone in your hand, so there's no massive need for it.
Yeah.
It's just like, it depends on what people want. They might have already thought of that part and thought, oh, there's no need. People have it on the phone all the time. People ignore TV to look at the phone. So why would we bother messing up that idea?
Do you know what I'm going to ask now?
Go.
What's the next game you're going to buy?
Possibly Overwatch.
When is that?
That's in May.
I'm still undecided about it. It reminds me of Time Splitters.
Ah, well, you've not got it on your list, and I thought you might have forgot about it, so I thought I'd bring it up.
It's not that. Well, it actually is that. I forgot about putting it on the list. This is where you were supposed to contribute as well, in case I forgot anything.
It's one of the first
to it.
It's one of the first-person shooters that I think I could play properly. Kind of like Rainbow Six. It's not Call of Duty. It's not massive. It's not full of complete dickheads or anything like that. I can go on it and play it and enjoy it and come off it and go on something else and not care. Call of Duty, I just don't go on it online anymore.
So I don't even bother buying the game.
I don't even bother buying them anymore. Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
They lost my interest about 3 games ago.
I might
it was
get
more
Ghosts.
than that for me. Black Ops 2 was the last one I've bought and last one I've bothered with.
Yeah, same.
If they do a Ghosts 2, I'm having it just for the story. That's it. Because I want to know what happened. Because you get dragged off at end, and I want to know what fucking happens. Where did I get dragged to? What the fuck am I doing right now? That kind of shit. That's the only reason that I would buy a new Call of Duty game if Ghost 2 gets announced at end of year. Or if they did a World at War.
Always been good on them.
Yeah,
but the rest of it's dogger.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Even zombies now. Like, you got fucking powered suits. Why would you... No.
Don't even start me on that.
I want to be in a World War II air shelter thing, shooting them through windows and shitting myself when they're getting... Because I know I'm going to die. I don't want to be able to jump 20 feet in the sky and run away from
You
them
know what's killed
like
that
a
franchise,
pussy.
don't you? Or he's killing that franchise. The necessity
People who play
to
it.
release a yearly game.
Yes.
Like, they just need to stop bothering. Think about something like GTA. Think about how popular that still is.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Because people are left waiting about 6-7 years for a new one to come out.
Yeah, but because you don't need a new one. Just add
Exactly.
expansions,
Like,
add a
it's
bit of
just-
new content, something new and fun to do. That's all it needs. Why replace something that's not broken? Like,
Same with
tweak it,
Assassin's
add
Creed.
to
They're
it.
rushing them too much. They're making mistakes. It's not that good anymore. They did a completely online one that didn't fucking work at all.
Yeah.
It started to work a little bit, but everyone's forgot about it. They didn't even do online on newest game because they knew it were a load of pants because they fucked it up because they rushed it.
The only games that should be annual releases without fail is a sports game that has roster updates and stuff. And to be honest, you could probably even get away without doing that.
They could get away with updating the actual game.
Yeah, you
And
could
the
get away
software.
with like
Yeah, they could literally
biannually.
release a game called FIFA or called NFL or whatever or NBA and just once end at seasons, update them and whatever. Either make people pay to get the update or whatever.
Yeah, but minimal.
They're
So you're not paying 50 quid a
they're
game.
still making money from it.
Exactly, you pay £20
And they don't
instead.
have to.
But they're not going to do that.
If
are they?
anything, the money that people are spending to get the update, it may be less than buying a brand new game, but they're still saving money in not putting through all development of a brand new game.
Exactly. And the
You'd have to
release
wait
of
up
it,
though, wouldn't you,
they
as
can just
an EA
advertise
Sports
new
rep.
season starts, pay your entry fee. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, the season starts on the original release date 'cause it's always September, isn't it? It's like near your birthday, isn't it? Near
It's
20th or something.
it's usually a month after the season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
because they
it's-
wait till transfer window shuts and
Yeah.
get all them
Exactly,
sorted.
yeah.
And
So bring it out same time of year. Don't forget to sign up. Done. Whether you sign up to it later or not, it's still the same players. It's still same everything else. You know.
You know one thing we very clearly do? We get sidetracked so fast. So fast. We were talking
not
about
bad.
what game we're buying next, and you said Overwatch. We've said fuck all about Overwatch and talked
I
about
know.
Call of Duty and
It's
FIFA.
true.
And what games developers should be doing to stop bringing games out yearly. We're
When can
supposed
I
to be
kill
talking
my
about
cat?
Overwatch.
just
Go, do it now. Well, we can listen to it, and then we can convict you of it as well and put you away.
No, seriously though, Overwatch does look really good. Reminds me of Time Splitters in a lot of ways.
It does.
Sort of.
Time Splitters meets Borderlands.
don't
Yeah,
go into
arcadey
time
shooter.
splitters. Keep on track.
I'm not. I'm just saying it reminds me of it. I'm interested in it because it's a Blizzard game.
Yeah,
Because we
it's
all
going to be
know-
good because it's a Blizzard game. Even if it is an online only versus like Titanfall,
Maybe.
it's
We'll
still
see.
going to be good because it's a Blizzard game.
I'm hoping that.
Yeah.
too. So we'll see. But
Yeah,
my next
well.
purchase, because it's only about 2 weeks away now, is probably going to be Dirt Rally.
Yeah,
Just because it's been too long.
Mm.
And
yeah, it does
they
look
nearly
really
killed
good.
Dirt off with Dirt Showdown. It was awful game. Awful.
It was too fanfare.
It was like what Need for Speed did with Pro Street.
Yes.
Pro Street ruined Need for Speed, and Dirt Showdown nearly ruined Dirt.
which is why they've gone straight back to actual
Yeah.
rallycross, proper
Yeah.
race.
Which is what the style of race that it is.
yeah,
Like, look at the first one.
When was
yeah.
the last game a good rally? Sorry. When was the last time a good rally game was out on console?
God knows.
Probably
Proper
Dirt
old
3, and
Colin
even that
McRae
weren't
ones.
completely rally.
Yeah.
Like it's so long.
It was still cartoony. This one looks real. It actually looks really good.
Yeah, it looks awesome. And it's getting good feedback on PC as well. Like I've been trying to, well, I haven't been trying. I've been meaning to buy it to try it on PC, but I've just not got around to doing it. And it's too late now, so I might as well just buy it on the Xbox if I'm going to buy it.
I think I might give it a go with
not straight away.
Dirt Rally, because it's been a while since I've had a decent racing game, and Dirt usually are like a good racing game, regardless if it's rally or whatever. They're usually just genuinely good racing games.
The thing is though, this year that game is like proper rallying again. It's like, can you remember when we first got into playing rally games? We were playing stuff like V-Rally on the PlayStation 1.
Yes.
How good was that game? It was all squarey and blocky and stuff looking back at it, but it was just a quality little game. V-Rally 2, where you could make your own fucking tracks, and we made them stupid roller coaster tracks and stuff.
Lego Racers.
Lego
no, you're getting off
Racers
topic.
was
We're talking rally
fantastic.
games, James. Rally games.
Lego Racers was sexy. Why have they not made another one? Apologies for going off topic.
Diabolical.
They don't need to make a Lego Racers 2. That shit was just awesome.
No, they just need to keep updating it every season. Keep it going.
Shut up.
New parts, new characters, everything. I'm just having a quick look now. You keep going on about Dirt and other V-Rally games. I'm gonna have a quick look at Lego Racers.
Well, the thing that entices me about Dirt is just the purest nature of it. It's like a proper rally game, and that's what it is. That's what I want.
And there's not many that do it anymore, is there?
Well, there
there's
ain't
not
any,
many
no.
different rally games.
It's bugging me what it's called on PC, but there is a really good rally game, and people have compared it to that, and they're saying it's as good as, if not better. And the name's escaping a bit, but the fact that it's being compared to it is good. James, I know you wanted to talk about a couple of things. Go on. You can have one of them, so take your pick.
Mafia
We've only got
3.
time for one. Because we've ranted too much.
Lego Racers 2 came out 2001. Just saying.
Random fact.
I never knew that came out. I need to go buy it. It's PlayStation 2. I'm going for it. It's on PC. I'm going to find it on PC and play that for a bit and do a little review of it. Why not? Just because Lego Racers was sexy.
You enjoy it.
But go on.
Right.
But go on,
Mafia
James.
3, James. You want to talk about that?
Yes, Mafia 3.
Go on then.
I don't know. I'm just quite looking forward to it.
But why?
Right, I played the first two. You just get hooked on it. It's one of those type of games where you'd play it, and it takes a bit to get into, but once you're in it, you just need to keep playing it because certain things happen, and it keeps making you want to play it constantly. And I just think I think it's been 5 years since they started it.
What, since the original Mafia?
Yeah.
I've never played them. This is why
you
you were the one that's talking about it, because I've never played the Mafia games.
Neither have I, so you're on your own on this one.
It's like Saints Row. You were the only one of us to play those. Because I always saw Saints Row as like a kid's version of GTA.
Played a tiny little bit, but it's so boringly childish.
Yeah.
That one Ricky bought one which were like flying around as a demon or something in hell. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Played it for achievements. That's all I did. But the actual game was a load of bollocks. It just looked and felt crap, and controls were awful. So I don't like.
This is why I never used to play them.
Yeah, never really dragged me in.
But no, it's a good sort of mid-1900s sort of setting game. A bit like LA Noire. It's similar sort of...
I liked the idea of LA Noire. The execution wasn't too brilliant, in fairness.
The ending to that, I don't think, suited the game.
To be honest, I can't remember the ending, and I couldn't be asked to play it again.
I won't say it just in case people are playing it or whatever. Like,
if people are still playing that game, there's something wrong with them.
I think the game went on too long with LA Noire. That was the problem with it. It was just going on and on.
The idea was awesome because
yes,
I love that era,
yeah.
and I love all those kind of stories like Black Dahlia Murder and all that stuff. There's some quality stories from that era, but like you say, it just kind of it seemed to go on and on and on, and it weren't free enough. It weren't as free as what like GTA is, but they kind of tried to say it were. And you were very restricted. Like you had to go to a crime scene and look for stuff, and then leave it, and then go somewhere else and look for stuff. And I don't know, it felt a bit
this
like
is
single path.
Well, Mafia 2. I don't know about Mafia 3 because I haven't really looked into it that much. But Mafia 2, you had that free roam aspect, but you were still sort of doing stuff at the same time. But it didn't feel like you were actually doing stuff, if you know what I mean.
Well,
like doing little side
like that,
missions and stuff like that. You'd go around and you'd help people or whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, in
2004,
Mafia
by the way,
3, I'm sure that I think it's Vietnam War, just after Vietnam War.
In Mafia 2?
No, in Mafia 3.
Mafia 3.
And he comes back and he ends up getting caught up into like a mob type thing, and they like.
You're not going to ruin any story for anyone here, are you? As in old stories for people like me that haven't played it.
No, as far as I know, it doesn't carry on from
right.
From the second one. I think they just do separate stories for each game, from what I've gathered.
Well, as far as I know, it's set like late 60s, early 70s, which is probably the end of the Vietnam War, roughly.
Yeah. And he gets caught up into like a mob, from what I know, and like it gets caught in a mob rivalry, and then they end up.
So he's not actually a mafia guy himself.
No, I think he just gets caught up in it.
I'll have to endeavour to look.
It's sort of similar to the second one in a sense, because in a way it's sort of repeating the story a bit, just a different person in a different time zone.
Yeah.
Because in the second one, you come back from the war, you meet up with your like childhood best friend. Oh. No, you meet up with your childhood best friends. It turns out he's involved in the mafia, and you get caught up in the mafia, and then it all starts spiraling out of control from there. And I think that's sort of the same storyline that they're going with.
Well, I will endeavour to look upon your opinion.
I do as well.
But I'm going to move us towards a wrap up now.
Just 1 second before you do.
Go on.
Mirror's Edge next month, 2 days after Overwatch.
Yes, Mirror's Edge was on the list.
Mirror's Edge is getting bought.
It's on the list, and it had a big capital letters yes next to it. But James smartly filtered the list down because the list was getting fucking huge.
Yes, it was.
So he did do the smart thing of filtering it down. I just don't necessarily agree with the filtering he did, which is why it's changed.
I was sort of trying to leave them until they were a bit closer to.
There's something that's not on there that really should be. Farming Simulator 2017.
Fuck off.
Comes out next
month. Have you turned
month.
into Courtney?
Go fucking deep throat a goat or something.
I don't really.
No, that's
I've
Goat
never played any
Simulator,
others,
James.
but
That's Goat Simulator.
I've just noticed as well, on the 11th of this month, Bus Simulator came out.
Fuck off with your simulators.
You could crash into anyone and no one would care. It would be amazing.
They would, because that's the whole point of Bus Simulator. You've got to drive it like a real bus.
Yeah, well, if you drive it like a real bus, you can drive like a dickhead. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well.
Message made.
Yeah, you've definitely made a point to the bus drivers of this country, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because they're all going to hear this.
Like
they're all going to go, oh God, we're such bad drivers, and Joshua was the one that highlighted it to us.
The only thing listed for release in October on the game website, PlayStation VR.
Yeah,
that is it.
I've seen.
But yeah,
it's too soon for that. All that shit will come in June.
That is
E3.
gaming season anyway. Everything
it will
past
come out
August.
All that stuff will come out at E3.
Yes.
But seriously, it is now time. Done. So, I'm going to wrap up by saying we want to do a question and answer session next week, if we can. So we want to hear from people on Twitter. We'll post on Twitter we expect some people with questions and shit like that. And then we'll pick the best ones and we'll discuss them and probably get really off track like what we have with everything else we've talked about.
Yeah. Start talking about Lego Racers 3 because I'll put it in development by next week.
I have an idea.
You've received a new quest card.
Oh, really?
Your quest
Where
card
is
is not get
it?
distracted. Not get distracted next week. That is your quest.
That's mine or
Everyone's in the podcast, all three of us.
Well, I might have to go play Fable now. I've heard that. Just
Which
play
one?
it and cry all the way through.
Which one?
I've called my character alone because I now feel like I am.
Poor you.
Fuck.
He's really sad about Lionhead, James.
I don't like the idea that they're not there anymore to make me new games.
Well, something better will come along, Joshua. And we
I
can
know it
remember
will.
Fable
Aye,
forevermore.
tiger face.
I'm a happy person in general. It's all good. I'll just
On
cut
that
myself
note,
later.
I'm going to cut you both off. That's it. That's it. Say goodbye so I can play my music.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll work on my quest card for next week.
James, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Dr. Nick.
Lego Racers 3.
Mother dick. Please leave that in. Please leave that in.